welcome to Pillow Talk with Angela. I'm your host, Angela Stribling, and you can tell by this Christmas tree you see in the background, this is going to be a festive show. And I brought two of the best people to talk about style and makeup and how we can all be at our best for the holiday season and beyond, really. So we're going to start with my favorite stylist. In fact, I didn't tell him yet, but I'm wearing one of his dresses. I figure this is perfect for the holiday. But he is a celebrity stylist to the stars. You probably already know. I might not even have to say his name, but I'm going to say his name anyway. Welcome, Ron Cooke.
Thank you, Angela. So happy to see you.
I am so happy to see you too, and you look absolutely gorgeous, stunning as always.
Oh, thank you so much. I try to keep up.
I know you do. I've been keeping up with you. And, I don't know if you remember this, but this dress, you gave me this dress a while ago, and I figured it's perfect for the. Do you remember this?
I do remember that dress, and it's perfect for the season, the right color. Let me tell you something.
It is the right color. It's so short. I'm just going to show you the top.
Well, let me tell you something, Angela. This holiday season is all about sheer, shine, and shimmer, and you're hitting a lot of the points with that sheer, shine, and shimmer. That's the look for the holidays.
I invited you and, of course, Derrick Rutledge, and we're just waiting for Derrick. He just called me, so I just have to make sure that he's able to get in. Oh, he can't find the link. Uh-oh. I'm going to figure out how to text it to him. But in the meantime, he's calling. We can't take him over.
He's calling you.
But in the meantime, the whole topic tonight is we're talking about, people who are looking for love. And, of course, you want to be on your best, at your best when you're shopping.
Absolutely.
But once you find that love, it's important to stay on track as well.
Yes.
Right?
I agree.
So, I would just love to get your 2 cents about that. You style so many people, regular people, but mostly celebrities. And I know a lot of it goes into you getting into who they are and trying to represent them well and all that stuff. But, what do you tell them in terms of finding your own personal style and staying on top of that no matter what?
Well, it's very important, Angela, in reference to the law of attraction. How do you feel about yourself? You know what I mean? You must know what makes you feel comfortable and what makes you also feel attractive. Because if you like what you see looking back at you in the mirror, then 9 times out of 10, other people will like what they see when they're looking at you. Of course, there are no guarantees in this world, but I think it's very, very important that when you're looking for something to make yourself look and feel more attractive, you have to know who you are and know what your boundaries are, and don't be afraid to say, is this right for me or is this not right for me? Look through a real eye when you're looking at yourself.
I love that. And I want to hear more. And that's sage advice. It really is. You don't want to try to be anybody other than yourself.
Absolutely.
Now, I mentioned that we've got, the best in the business here. And we're starting with you, Ron Cooke, and also one of my dear friends who, we've been close friends since I was on BET every day, actually before BET. And, all the celebrities used to steal this man away. They did. And, Oprah was the biggest winner and ended up, stealing him from everybody.
Absolutely.
She even stole him from Michelle Obama.
Yes.
So everybody knows I'm talking about the makeup maestro, Derrick Rutledge.
Hello,
I'm sorry. Hi.
This is so funny. I'm not going to lie to you all. I have literally been turning my phone all different directions.
I saw you.
I kept
I
saying,
was trying to act like I didn't see you. Turn it sideways, though. Can you turn it sideways?
but when I do, this is what happens. I don't understand. See, this is what happens. You told me to.
I did, because you know what? In settings, you've got to change it in settings. That's okay. We'll
In
take it like this.
settings? In
Yeah,
settings?
in settings. In the settings, you've got to
The settings of my
allow
phone
it.
or the settings of the of StreamYard?
Your phone, but it's okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what you're talking about. Let me see.
In the meantime, oh, look at this. Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn. Oh, she's pretty amazing. As I have gotten older, I prefer
There we
knits,
go.
but I have cute fitted outfits. Cool knits allow you to, what is it? Allow you to eat a lot and still be comfortable. I love that. What do you think about that, Ron?
Absolutely. Knits are definitely figure friendly. And I
They're
think it's
forgiving.
really, really important for the holiday seasons when it is cool. Knits are right on time for that. Comfortable, form flattering, and definitely, definitely cozy. Comfortable in your skin. That's
Oh,
important.
I like that, being comfortable
I
in
do
your
too.
skin.
And look at this, Derrick. You worked it out.
I worked it out because I had it. I turned it. I put the settings on portrait, so that's
Uh-huh.
that's made it work. Okay. Now
Perfect.
where's my camera? My camera is there. I'll be looking over there.
You know what?
Okay.
It's all good. You showed up, both of you show up looking beautiful. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. This has been
Yes.
one. This has been a hectic day. I'm not gonna lie to you all.
I know.
I'm
And
not
Mhm.
gonna
I
lie to you,
know.
but I'm happy to be here, no matter
We're
what.
happy. We're
Your
happy that
day,
you're here too. Now,
your
you
days
just
are
finished.
always your days are always hectic,
You're
Derek.
right. You're right.
Just getting back from New York, where you dusted whose face did you
Exactly.
dust?
Oh, I must. I should I tell?
Yes.
I have been trying to get to this woman for a while, and because of out my schedule, I wasn't able to get to her like I wanted to, but I got the call. I was able to under the fact because of the fact that Angela was able to change the date from yesterday to today. I was able to go to New York and work with my dear, dear, dear friend and ours, Corinne Jean Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm very happy.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yes. So how was it? I mean, I know she's amazing. I had the great fortune of meeting her
Mm-hmm.
myself, but how
You
was it? I
did?
mean, I didn't spend much time with her. Yeah, when I was honored, one of the top 30 Black women in radio who were
Mm-hmm.
celebrated now in the Smithsonian as, radio icons who have paved the way
Mm-hmm.
for the, who are trying to get into radio, I guess, in the future. But yeah, we're in the Smithsonian, and it started out at the White House, and we got a
Right.
chance to meet her, and she came up to us one by one and just, gave us congratulations. And, fortunately, I think from my television days, she knew who I was, which
Well,
just
Of
who
made
would
the
know?
course.
whole day.
Who wouldn't know who you
Tell
are?
everybody.
Who wouldn't know? And the beautiful Angela Stribling.
A
Especially
lot of
with that
people.
voice.
But
That voice
listen,
is recognizable to everyone.
Iconic.
thank you. I
Iconic
love you
voice.
too so much. I love you. And before you signed on, Derrick, I was telling Ron our topic this week on Pillow Talk. And as you know, this is the social media portion, but it's going to be on radio this weekend. And, we have the great fortune of being syndicated now. So we're on 135
Yes.
Black public radio stations across the country.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And, we started out and we're still WHUR, and that's going to be, Sunday night. We're on Jam 98. We're on B Spire TV, the podcast. This is the podcast.
Mm.
So we're branching out. I'm so, so excited. And
Yeah.
so for the Pillow Talk topic this week, we're
Mm-hmm.
talking about
I'm waiting. I'm kind of nervous. I know how you
it's
feel.
not bad. This one isn't bad. This one isn't bad. But you know how important it is to look your best.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
When you're
do.
looking for love, when you're
Mhm.
looking for
Mhm.
love. And
Mhm.
once you found love, that doesn't mean I got you. Now I can just fall apart.
Oh no, you can't do that.
Mm-mm.
So, yeah. So
Mhm.
let's talk about that. I mean, just what do you, and you're in so many people's faces. And I know as I was telling Ron, it's not just the makeup, it's not just the clothing, but you really get into the people's personalities in order to bring out their best. So with that topic in mind, what do you tell people?
Now, you ask me, what do I tell people when I'm telling them to go out and look for love? Is that what you mean?
No, yeah, well, find somebody. No, no, in terms of just keeping your looks up, that it's not just for an occasion, but sometimes people need a little inspiration to keep it together all the time, which doesn't mean you have to be done all the
Right. Well, a lot of that stems from within, Angela. You know that you have to feel good about yourself before you can, they always say you have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. So a lot of that comes from loving who you are, not only physically, but internally. You have to, I'm always one to say, whatever you put in your body radiates out, which is, which is your aura. And so I'm always telling people that, I drink water, rest a lot, because as we get older, we need more rest, even if it's a quick nap throughout the day. Take a nap,
It's
go
funny
out.
that you say that, Derrick, because a lot of people look down on the nappers,
Oh, no. I know for
Why?
a fact that my friend Ron loves a good nap during the midday. I'll
Me
call him.
too.
I'll say, what are you doing? He said, I'm taking a nap. And so, I mean, and I know quite a few of my friends that love to nap, but a nap is a really good quick pick me up, because if you can get a good solid half an hour in nap, solid, that does a lot for you when it comes down to feeling good about yourself, because you can be tired and then a quick 30 minutes will perk you back up.
Yeah.
So a nap, water, I drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Because I have to be a product of what I sell. So I
And
drink.
you are working that look, honey. Your face is your
Okay.
calling card. And you look, I mean, so many times I'm with Derrick and people are like, I know, I've known you for so long. And they're like, you look like you're younger than you were back in the day. So that water, that rest, and that,
Water, that rest. I do mask a lot. I do serums a lot. I do what I have to do to take care of myself. I do love candles. I love candles. So I get somewhere and I will light some candles and I will meditate. Meditation is a very good form of taking care of yourself, because what that does is centers you, it calms you, it keeps you it keeps a lot of stress away, because the silent killer, they say, is stress. And when I find myself in a stressful situation, I will go and I will get quiet, light a candle, and then I will literally just get quiet and I will just breathe in 10, hold for 10, let it out for 10 very slowly a couple of times, and then that centers me and it calms me back down, because with what I do, I'm stressed out quite often. So drinking water, feeling good about yourself with what you take in as far as what you eat and what you drink.
and the environment.
Meditation, and every now and then is no problem in going and getting yourself a nice little cocktail. For those that like the cocktail,
You know what?
a nice little cocktail.
Speaking of which, did you guys bring one with you?
It's nothing,
Holidays.
especially when we're going into the holidays. I mean, I know those that we're going into the holidays. You're going to be going to a lot of Christmas parties and holiday parties. That's Christmas, New Year's, whatever. And people like to cocktail, so it's nothing wrong with having a nice cocktail, and that makes you feel good too. And then a cocktail also loosens you up when you're out there looking for someone to get to know. So yeah.
Well, I love that. Now, I don't drink alcohol, but I don't think I need to. I don't need the cocktail.
I don't either, but I do have friends that love it, and I don't mind that they do. But but you don't have to necessarily have to have a liqueur, a cocktail, but you can also have other kinds of cocktails that make you feel good. So you don't have
a
to
mocktail.
a mocktail.
That's what I like, the mocktail.
Right.
You two answer the question almost verbatim the same. you know,
Really?
and
Okay.
it's so true. I mean, it whatever is on the inside, it radiates on the outside, and that's, you
That's
know,
true.
what you spend your time doing and thinking about, because what's on the inside is going to be reflected on the outside. And
Hmm.
it all goes down to your own personal style and, you know, just who you are and who you've decided to be as a person, because, you know, who
Right.
you were last year doesn't have to define you today or the rest of your life.
Very true.
Absolutely.
Very
We
true.
can
Absolutely. So, you
so
know, a lot of times, Angela, I think a lot of things depend upon what type of relationship you're looking for. Are you looking for a wham bam, thank you, ma'am, or man, or you know, type of relationship, or are you looking for something long term? And I think that's very, very important that people come to that realization. You know, some people are not into long relationships or commitments, and then there are others who just want to be cuffed, you know, for cuffing season. You know what
right,
I mean?
right. And
And
This is the
with
cupping
that,
season. This is
mhm.
with
the
the
cupping season.
difference with the difference, does that determine what you're going to wear? Like if you're just looking for somebody right now,
Yes,
you go a
it
little more
does.
scandalous.
It does determine. It does determine it, because if you know that a freakum dress will get the attention of a man, and just get his blood boiling, and you know the highest of stilettos, and you know a plunging neckline, you know what your assets are, and you know what it is that you are what you're trying to attract. That's the bait right there.
Yeah.
So in other
Now,
words, like a thirst trap. Is that what you're saying?
well,
Yeah.
it can be a thirst trap. Same thing for the men. Men come in there who
Hey,
work out with the fitted shirts on, and sheer, and giving abs and chest and all that other type of stuff. They know exactly that when the women see that they're looking at a Magic Mike type. You know what I mean? And you know, they know that women are attracted to that. So I mean, it's very important, you know, what it is that you have, what is your best thing that you have that can attract someone, you know, at first sight. And then once you get their attention, if you find out that there's someone that you would like to explore or learn more about, then that's when you really get into their head. And I think that's important. I think that's very important. But what you wear is what people are, you know, they're attracted to that,
I think
you
you're
know.
right. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know that
I like
people,
that.
I do too. Do you? I don't know that people put that much intention on what they're wearing. Case in point, a lot of company Christmas parties are coming up. And,
Hmm.
you know, what do you say to the person who was like, this is my going out outfit. Now it might be a little thirst trappish. And, you know, when you see it at the company Christmas party, how can you help us do better? What should we be doing?
Hmm. Eh,
But
Derek, you want to
but
start?
again, it goes back to you, but back to us saying that it's whatever you feel comfortable in. You know what you're after when you're wearing something, a certain something to the Christmas holiday office party. You know that James over there, you've been eyeing James for quite a
You're like,
while.
I'm gonna
You
wear
want to get
this.
James's attention, and so you want to be able to. Weren't able to wear it in the office, but you know at a party you can get away with it. So you know it's all in what like Ron said, what you're going after, what you're looking for, as to how you want yourself to appear outwardly when you go out into the public.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm. I mean,
and
you know, sometimes Christmas parties have themes. They may want everybody to come in something red. You know, some people like to cover up, and then there are those that say, "Okay, this is my time to really let some people see
oh,
some things about me." And it depends upon what your intentions are. You know, where are you in your life? Do you want you know, a holiday hookup, or are you just into wanting to build something with someone. And the clothing definitely sends the messages out. Clothing, makeup. If the makeup is subtle, you know what I mean? Or is it bold and chantouche?
Yeah.
Chantouche.
That's a
Am I
word.
Where
saying
did that
that
come
right?
from? Where did that come from?
That
Shantu.
is a word.
That's
That's a
right.
word,
Well,
isn't it,
you know,
Angela?
well,
Angela, that's Shantus.
Chantusish.
you know,
Chantusish, if you will. I like
you,
it. But
you
you know
know,
what? I love that. And, which is a great segue for holiday looks. If you both, just individually can just give us an idea of, I know, there's always trends and looks and different colors that are more in vogue than others. What are we seeing this holiday season?
well, I can start. Let me just start out with sheer, shine, and shimmer.
Mm,
Sheer because you'll see a lot of cocktail evening looks now are doing nude uh underlays on dresses or suitings, or laces all in your face, and nude, and sheer is everywhere. Of course, it's the holiday season. It's it's cold outside, but that's not stopping them from wearing such revealing pieces. um Shine is so important, and because of the color purple, and the plums, and the
mm,
eggplants are coming into play. The rich colored silk looks that shine. That's very important because purple reigns this season for the holiday looks,
mm.
and that's in all shades of purple, which I'm sure Derek will be able to elaborate even more. And shimmer never goes out of
I should
style.
have worn purple, but I got the shimmer today.
I know you got this. You have the shimmer on. You have the shimmer on, and that's so important. Iridescent is everything.
I love it.
Iridescent is everything,
That's
and
good.
not only in the clothing but in the makeup as well.
Mm.
Isn't that right, Derek?
I'm glad I'm able to get a word in.
No, you did not.
Okay,
I'm with that.
okay, you can take it from there.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, yes, you're right,
You
Ron.
did. You
And
kids play nicely.
um, as for an homage to the color purple coming out this holiday season, I decided to do everything in the shades of purple. I mean, purple comes in all different shades. We're talking about eggplant. We're talking about periwinkle. Talking about amethyst. We're talking about royal. We're talking about lavender. We're talking about all different shades of purple. As a matter of fact, when I did the makeup for Jean Karine last night, I picked up on the wine colored purple that she had on for the morning look, and for evening I gave her a lavender shimmer look on her eyes, with a very pale pink shimmer up in her brow bone area. But
Pretty.
yes, shimmer is definitely in for the holiday season, because we're talking about the holiday. We're talking about um, the type of clothing that Ron was talking about, where you're talking about sheers. Matter of fact, this shirt here is sheer. As you can see my hand,
Oh, that's
it's sheer.
gorgeous.
Hmm.
It's a sheer
Yes.
shirt. See, it's a sheer shirt.
Oh, yeah.
It's a sheer
Hmm.
shirt
Oh,
with
I love
a
that.
turtleneck over top underneath of it. So you can still get away with the sheer,
Oh, that's
but
fabulous.
it's a sheer shirt. And what I did was I put a turtleneck underneath of it so that it gives you, it brings it into the winter season.
Mm,
You don't have to get rid of your sheer because of the fact that it's winter. You can
right.
put something underneath of it, which is what I did with this shirt
I
here.
love that
Um,
idea.
yeah, you can. This is a sheer. It's literally a sheer
Oh
shirt.
my God. Oh,
And
and I
I have,
love
and I
those
have
I love it. Isn't
a
it
turtleneck
beautiful?
underneath of it. So
Gorgeous.
yes, so I was thinking about you, Ron, when I was pulling this, because I remember you were saying sheer and you were saying shimmer, and we were talking about purple. So I said this would be perfect. So I can
It's
show how you
perfect.
can take something sheer and put something um for the holiday for the winter season underneath of it to bring it into the winter season.
Absolutely.
Ron was also talking about
Shine.
shine. Um,
Mhm.
when it comes to shine, jewelry is a good way of bringing shine, of
Mhm.
course, to bring shine
Mhm.
to your outfit. Um, Sequins, because you go into a lot of holiday parties. Sequins is always good. Um, and nothing says more holiday or says the winter season than a nice, rich jewel tone lip. I mean, I'm talking about a dark eggplant lip with a
Ooh,
gloss on top of it. But when you're going to go with a dark lip, you got to go very minimal on the eyes and probably just
yeah.
think of a line. The cat eye is still very popular. A line with some mascara and a nice cat eye lash. Nothing is more
Mm,
flirtier any time of the day or night than a nice lash.
yeah.
We're also talking about
Speaking of which, wait a minute before we
yeah.
leave this. There are a couple of things
Mhm.
well, first of all, Jamie, he just answered your question there. Jamie said, "What color lipstick do you recommend?" But you said something about aura earlier, that it's all
Mhm.
about your aura. And I just
Mhm.
want to point out that Derek has this beautiful serum that's out that helps you bring out your physical aura, and it's called Aura, and it's this amazing product. In fact, I'm out. I'm going to have to get some more from you, Derek.
Okay.
And it's just in
Well,
terms of keeping yourself, even before you put the makeup on, just keeping your skin, as you pointed out, the rest, the hydration. I'm just recommending your product, serum, for
Mhm.
people to use, as well as maybe give it as a gift.
well, I
While
appreciate that,
you're on the
Angela.
lashes, he also has his own lashes.
I
There
Aura.
you go,
appreciate
the
that
Derek
because
store.
what why I appreciate that, Angela, because I literally before I got on here, I said I really want my skin to be perked up and to
It
be
is
nourished. So what I did was I took my aura and I put a little bit on my skin right before I just took
nice.
I took a few drops and then just patted on my skin so that when the light hit me, I
It's
could,
a nice
yeah,
glow.
it's a
Doesn't
nice
look like
glow.
your face is shiny or oily.
Uh,
Well,
Really
I have
glow.
Ron on it too. I said, Ron, I
yeah.
got to make sure that you're on it. So I have Ron on it. And you've been there since the beginning. Both
Yeah,
you and Ron have been on it. And as a matter of fact, I gifted it to Corinne Jean Pierre yesterday.
nice.
And what I like about this is that it's a serum I came out with 15 years ago. At that time, it was called the Beautiful Serum. And then during the holiday season, they literally, interviewed me about me and my longevity in the industry. And the guy was sitting behind his desk. It was alive, just like it was here. And he says, I love your everything I've been reading about you in Wikipedia and on your resume. He said, but I think there's a mistake here. And I said, well, what kind of mistake would there be? He says, it's saying here that you're 59. And I was like, and I literally was in the middle of shaking, like, we're on live television and you're telling my age.
Thank you. Way to just out you like that. You're like,
Right.
okay.
What I did was I said, only because Oprah said always stand in your truth and be proud of the years because those years show wisdom and it
That's
shows how long you've been there. And I plus during that time, it was during COVID, I lost so many friends. So to be proud of, my age, I said yes, I admitted to it, yes. And so he of course started screaming and I was like, what's wrong? He said somebody in the control room with this thing in my ear screamed what out loud. And so they said, well, whatever it is, you need to bottle it. So
you
during
bottled
COVID, during COVID, I did a photo shoot that Ron was a part of, and
Hmm.
we had it where we showed all different ethnicities wearing it, all different
Oh, it's
we
beautiful.
also had men involved with it, and
Hmm.
renamed it from the Beautiful Serum to Aura because, like I said, whatever you put on your body or take within your body, it radiates that light outward. So that's why it was renamed Aura, and this as of this year, I am 60. So it amazes a lot of people, but as I say, I take very good care of myself, and
Yes.
that comes from, like I said, what I take in. And like I said, I do take very good care of my skin with
Yeah.
using serums day and night,
I
and
Yeah.
love
especially Angela during the winter season because people always say, "Well, I don't like putting oil on my face." Well, it's not an oil; these are essential
the
oils. These are
serum.
oils
And that's a
that
difference.
right. It's a
Hmm.
difference, and these are oils that go on the skin, go into the skin, and then they help with taking care of the skin internally. And
Mhm.
that because you're taking care of your skin internally, it radiates light outward. And then during the winter season, we're talking about you're in places where it's dry,
Yeah.
it's cold, and you need that hydration, especially this time of year. So it's a good product to get. So there we
I
go
love
about
it.
all.
Thank
It's
you
a
for that.
great product. It's a great product, and
Do you see this?
it
Uh,
smells wonderful. It smells
One of our
wonderful.
guests, Carolyn, has a question that she's posing
And
in
what's
our
that?
interview. She says, I have a question. Why do people who are normally the best dressed at an event hate on someone or gets an attitude if someone else is getting more compliments than they are? She said she's experienced this and it's totally unnecessary. They don't know me. Yeah, so you get the gist of it. What do you
Mhm.
say to Carolyn?
I would say stand in your glow, stand in your light. There is always going to be someone who has envy
Yeah,
because you look amazing and photographers are taking pictures of you and not focusing too much on them. You know, everyone has a time. And if that just happens to be your particular time where people are loving what you're wearing, then that's not a fault of yours. That is just, that is just what people are gravitating to. Stand on your beauty, stand on who you are and embrace it. And if someone else can't deal with it, say la guerre, you know, too bad.
there you go. You look, it's like, please, people, get over it. I mean, there's enough.
Hmm.
There's enough light for everyone to shine.
That's true.
You know?
That's very
Yeah,
true.
because
Absolutely.
I'm one of those women. I compliment other women, and I want to see you get yours. I'm getting mine.
Right.
And,
Right.
I'm doing everything I can to be the best Angela that I could possibly be. And that's all I can be. I know I'm the only one. I'm
Right.
the
Hmm.
only Angela Marie Stribling. I mean, might even be someone with that name, but they're not me.
No,
So I'm proud to be the best Angela Marie Stribling, Washington ever. That's
Right.
all you can do.
Right. Right. That's important. That's important. It really is. Just stop it. You know what I mean? Be
Stop
who
it.
you are.
What do you say
And
to Delphinia? And I'd love for you both to answer this. Do you believe in age appropriate looks or age appropriate clothing?
let you answer first, Ron. Then I'm going to say
That's a
my.
very good question.
It's
okay.
very good.
Age appropriate. I don't necessarily believe in age appropriate. I think it's all about the fit. Like, I'm 63 years old, and there are still things that I will wear that I like, and that other people may think, oh, wow, somebody's 63 and they're wearing, a sweatsuit
Wearing it well.
or something like that. I think it's not about the clothing, it's about the fit of something. If something fits you well, not super tight, not not too not something that exposes you and your physique doesn't look good in it. I mean, you have to look at everything and say, do I like that color? If yes, and I want to wear it and it makes me feel good, then why not? I don't think there's age appropriate clothes. I mean, long as you're not putting on children's clothing, I think color, all of that, it's all appropriate if you like it. If
Yeah.
you like it and you wear it well. Derek?
Now I'm gonna give my point on that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm a bigger guy. I'm a bigger of the bigger persuasion. And I get most of my clothes made because of the fact that I like to look a certain way and because I'm in the public eye a lot. So I have a designer and I have friends that will tell me, whether or not, I have a certain look that I like. I also like a lot of the things that they make for a lot of the thin people. And a lot of times I'll say, am I pushing the envelope too much wearing this? And I'll say, Ron, what do you think? And Ron will give me the truth. I say Alan Cottrell, who makes my clothes. I'll say, Alan, what do you think? And he'll say, well, it's I don't think you should get away with that. And see, the thing about me being a big guy, I'm all about the lines.
Hmm.
Long lines make your silhouette look taller and thinner. So I try to keep the darker colors at the bottom, the lighter colors at the top. I try to keep my lines vertical and so that it takes your eye downward. I like to keep the color up here and take, like I said, dark silhouettes at the bottom. But then what I do is I like to see what the younger people are wearing because I get influenced by younger people. That's what keeps my spirit and my aura young because I get excited about what I see the young people doing. That's why I love watching them when it comes to makeup because everything everything that is happening now happened back 20 years ago. So
Before.
it all comes back. It all comes back. So, you know, I was back there in the 80s and the 90s, and all of those looks are coming back, but they're coming back with a twist. So, um, age appropriate, yes, age appropriate when it comes down to okay, you're 60 some years old and you're wearing a tight mini skirt. That's not appropriate when you um if you don't have if you're a person that doesn't really work out and then you're not tight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nice way to say that.
I'm visiting social media a lot, and I see a lot of women that wear things that I should say are not age appropriate only because their body dictates that they shouldn't wear it. It
Right.
shouldn't be. It's not the mindset. It's how you look in it, and so that's where good friends come into play. Where
Mm.
someone will say,
That's right.
"Babe, so and so, that doesn't look good on you." And as a friend of mine, of yours, I want to tell you what I'm feeling that people are going to say when you go out there. So you got to have somebody that's going to be in your corner to say whether or not that looks good. I mean, for instance, even when you always see the guys that you all on social media where they go, yeah, those guys that will have those processed hairdos and they still think that they're in their 20s and they're trying to wear a zoot suit. You you have to have somebody that loves you enough to say no, you should not wear that.
Get
And
back here,
Mhm.
don't go outside.
I
right,
think,
but you
yeah,
shouldn't.
and Angela, I definitely do not recommend that you go out in something that does not fit you, physically fit you.
But
Um,
they do though. But they
I
Yes.
will.
know a lot,
People
a,
will.
a lot, but that's because they either don't have friends. They will tell them, "Ooh, that doesn't look good on you," or they want you to fail. They want you to fail. Deep
Mm.
inside, there's some people that say, "I ain't gonna say nothing to them." Make them go up there and look,
So wrong.
make them look like a clown. You know what I mean? You
They're like,
know.
oh, girl, you look good.
Right, exactly. No, the worst thing that they'll say, if you ask someone, how do I look, and if they say to you, yeah, if you like it, I love it. What does that mean? If you
That,
like it, I love it. No, I'm asking you, do
right.
you like it? And I don't. You're loving it, but you're not confirming that it looks good on me. So you have to really be careful with that, because some people will let you go out there and look like Boo Boo the Fool.
It's a shame, but it's so true. One of the things that one of my first instincts, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, when you see someone out there looking crazy, you're like, don't you have any friends? Because if they're a
That's
real
what I was saying.
friend,
That's
you
exactly what I
want,
was saying.
I mean, because so my circle of girlfriends, every time we're together and we want to take a selfie, almost every time there's one of us who's like, wait, stop. And I think I've been with you two, and it's the same thing. If one of us is looking crazy, we're going to take that picture over until we all look good.
Right.
Because we're real friends. It's like I want you to look your best, and you want me to look my best. And it's your profession to, have your clients look their best as well. But I kind of wish, people were just a little bit more honest, with their friends or loved ones, whoever the case might be. And just, maybe some people don't want to hear it. That could be true.
One of the things that, of course, I was Patti LaBelle's makeup artist for 20 years, and she would always look forward to what I was wearing because I grew up since a child loving to dress. Even when I was at my heaviest, people even know because I
You
always
dressed
clothes
very
to
well.
me. I always kept the clothes
Always.
made to fit me.
Yeah.
And the one thing that Patti LaBelle said, and I've used it to this day, and I tell everyone the same thing when they say, "Why do you dress up so much?" or "Why do you wear?" I said, because one thing Patty says to me, and I say to Patti LaBelle said was, "Always stay ready so you don't have to get ready." We're living in an age now where everybody wants to take a picture, and they want, and they want to post it. If I'm in an athletic outfit, if I'm running to the grocery store and being caught with a mask on, like Angela Stribling caught me one time.
I'm never gonna live that down. That was so funny.
That was the funniest thing when I'm walking up in the store and we were wearing masks and you didn't really know who people were. And I'll never forget Angela comes up to me, go, "Hello, sir. What are you doing?"
What are you buying? What are
I
you
looked
buying?
at her, what was the word you said, Angela?
I said, "What are you buying?" And you looked me up and down and said,
I
"Food."
literally looked you up and down and went, "Food." And then I just kept on walking, and you kept on bothering me. And then when I
Almost got
realized,
beaten up.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that was got to be one of the most funniest things.
You were cute though. You were cute.
I'll have to post it, but I did look cute. But I'm always ready. Like my point is, I'm always ready whenever I have to go out in the public because people want to take pictures of you all the time and they want to
All
post
the
it. So,
time.
so if they want to take a picture, I'm ready no matter what I'm wearing.
Love
So
that.
that goes back to how do you want yourself to appear when you go out in public? That's basically what it is. So I know that I want to look my best, whether or not it's running to the store. I can put on a something quick, but I know 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna run into someone that knows me and say, "Can we get a quick pic?" so that they can go and post it. So I'm always ready, no matter what.
Yeah, I love
I
it.
love it.
And that's, I guess, a good place for us to wrap this up. You've both given us such gems to work with, not just for the holidays, but just throughout it all. Just to, you don't have to be totally dressed up all the time, but be ready, be
Be
presentable.
ready, yeah. Not
Super
trying to be
example.
just ready.
Yeah, exactly. So
And and,
happy
and, and,
holidays. Oh,
and
yeah.
a quick thing.
Yeah.
Just remember when it comes down to your makeup, keep it festive. Remember your jewel tones when it comes down to choosing your lipstick. Those are even if you're going to use a deep red, a deep purple, all different shades of purple are really popular, especially with the new Color Purple movie coming out. So a lot of things are in the purple family. And then
Purple
just,
Rains.
and like Ron said, Purple Rain. So Angela, take it away.
I love it. Listen, oh, and Ron, any parting words from you?
Oh wow! I just say again, sheer, shine, and shimmer for the holidays, and always, dress how you feel. and comfortable and cozy and to attract what you want in your life. That's so important. It says a lot.
I love you both so much.
Love you
I've got my
too.
jewel. Do you remember this jewel, Derek? Does that look familiar?
Oh, it does. I remember
Yeah.
when I
Oh,
gave you
that's
that.
See?
pretty.
It's
It's
too
similar to what
big.
I'm wearing.
You gave me this one. Oh, that's beautiful too.
It's
Uh-huh.
We're
the
showing off. I wore the berry with my dress. So I've got my dress from Ron, my ring from Derek,
and
and
look
all the advice for the holidays.
and look at my amethyst. Isn't
Absolutely.
that a beautiful amethyst
That
ring?
is pretty. Put it back in the
Mhm.
camera though.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, let's see it. That's gorgeous,
Yeah.
Derek.
Hold it, tilt it down a little bit. That's a
Mm.
gorgeous ring. Yeah, we're showing off our jewels.
Okay.
Okay, let
and,
me do it
and
this way.
look, and the wedding ring. We love the wedding ring.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Love it, darling. Congratulations. She's
Oh, thank you so much. I love my life. I love
mhm.
you both so
I love
much.
you too.
We
Thank
love
you
you
for having us
more.
to be a part of
Thank
this.
you so much. I want everyone to follow, both of you. Give out your social media. People are on here saying they want some of that serum. So, Derek, go first. Let us know where people can
Okay.
find you, where they can get all your products.
On Instagram, I'm Derrick Rutledge. I'm sorry. My name is Derrick Rutledge, but on Instagram, I'm Derrick, the number 4, MKUP. Derrick for makeup, MKUP. And my serum can be bought on Amazon or on perfectingyourpresence.com. And it's Aura, Derrick Rutledge, and it's Aura, AURA. And on Facebook, I'm simply Derrick Rutledge.
Absolutely. And I'm Ron Cook on Facebook. That's RONCOOKE. Don't forget the E, that stands for extra, extraordinary, and everything that I need to be.
Oh,
That's Ron Cook. And
Love that.
but on Instagram, I'm Rogue Runner. Rogue, ROGUE, Runner, RUNN, the number 3, and then R. So Rogue Runner.
What
And
is the significance of that? Rogue Runner.
well, rogue means thief in French. And rogue to me, it's kind of a twofold thing. I like fashion and I like comic books. And Rogue of the X-Men was my favorite character.
Huh?
But the reason why she was my favorite character is because when she touched someone, everyone that she touched, she would walk away with either some of their power or some type of lesson. And I feel that in life, I'm a rogue. Everyone I touch, good or bad, I come away with something wonderful and I
Yes.
incorporate it into my life. And so I feel like I'm a rogue. And that's really, really important for me. You
Thank you.
learn from everyone you touch.
Thank you for that. I never knew. I love that.
and as
Mhm.
long as I've known him, that's been over 30 years. I didn't know that either.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
got to ask the right questions.
You sure did.
That's why I do what I do.
I love that.
Absolutely.
Thank you
Absolutely.
both for your sage advice. I mean, for the holidays, and as I said, and beyond. It really is wonderful. And I'm so happy that you're here tonight. I know it took a lot for you both to get here, and thanks for spending all this time. So,
Not a problem. And if you want me back, I'll wear a colored outfit and I'll be
okay, coming soon.
I'll I'll come back anytime you want.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first. Derek and Ron, they're coming back. But for tonight, we got a lot of really good information. Thank you guys so much.
Happy
Love you.
holidays.
Happy
Happy
holidays, everyone.
holidays. All right. Well, listen, this has been so good. I mean, I know it's good advice, good information for you, good information for me as well. This is going to live here permanently on Facebook as well as YouTube on my pages, just at Angela Stribling. But also, remember, I said it's all over the place on radio this weekend. So make sure you don't miss it. Just look for Pillow Talk with Angela. I'm Angela Stribling. Have a good night.